Oh, it's not in English. Lamau. All good. Happens. Yay! Fontaine and Mondstadt. Fontaine Festival. Film Festival. It's a freaking cook-off, bro. Double region peak. Wait, true. Oh, I missed the Fontaine soundtrack. The one thing that does keep me coming back is Genshin's soundtrack. That is why I stayed. What the f is Auroron doing in Ifa? What the hell are they doing in Fontaine? Whatever. I like him. I like him. He's tall. Holy character farm. He's so fine. Yeah, he's kind of hot. Dragon Ancient Relic, unknown origin. Oh, maybe they're in Fontaine to investigate. Ah! Ah! Ah, I can't. Oh god, Albedo go in suicide mode, bro. Wait, holy shit. Is this when he goes crazy? Wait, this is peak. We're back. Well, let me see D-Luke. Oh! Oh, we're so back. The defendant of today. Oh my god. Jean. Oh my god. Oh shh. Oh, oh! Oh my. Oh, they're just using all their playing cards. Alice? Oh, yo, this is a crazy patch. What the fuck? Holy fuck. Dude, Dahlia drop. Is Genshin back? Oh my god, there's... I'm so happy to see Jean on the main screen again, bro. Remember that was stabbed? Did you just read that? Holy shit. Oh my god, Varka voice line! Holy shit! I fucking knew it! What did I say? Holy shit! What the fuck did I say? Come on, bro. Dude, that's crazy. Dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. There's so much that just dropped there. Oh, dude, it's so... I'm so happy to see Jean in action there again, though. Fuck, bro. And then Dahlia? What the fuck? That one account's probably going crazy. That's so funny. That's awesome. They pulled every fucking card, bro. Then they had Diluc and Kaya. That'd be crazy if they died.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.6 special program. I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Varessa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Ifa.
I'm so hyped for Barca.
Your turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier.
Everyone.
I'm so excited to be here.
And I am so excited to be hosting alongside you two today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say, the way your chibi's tail moves around is so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech. It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps Escoffier in the kitchen and in combat. It's one of her essential utensils.
Okay, what the fuck?
But it looks so much like a tail.
Yeah, a lot of people think that. And considering how it looks, people even call Escoffier a demon
They're
chef.
really going for British VAs?
Okay, that
Well,
seems a little extreme.
I think we know why.
I'd say so too, but honestly, I don't know much about Escoffier.
Wait, this is
Can you
Australian.
Tell us more about her,
This is not
Emily?
British.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at her profile.
Wait,
Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg.
Oh, cool.
The hotel is famous for the extremely popular and exclusive Gâteau de Bourg.
Wow, exclusive?
Yeah, only a limited amount of slices are available per day. Escoffier is a master of precision gastronomy, which means she approaches cooking as a science. She even develops advanced mecha to use in her cooking process.
Wow, that's some
Gastronomy.
dedication to her craft.
Of course,
Astronomy.
in Escoffier's kitchen, no dish is ready to be served until it has her stamp of approval. And when she likes something, she gets completely lost in the flavors. It looks almost like she's in heaven.
That sounds incredible, but
Food Wars.
what if she doesn't like it?
Oh, then she'd probably say something like...
You thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the
Stop-
stove.
stop yelling
You'd
at
have had
me.
more sense serving hot water with
Stop.
ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted
Stop.
all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
move your cam, please. Where the fuck do you want me to go?
Intense.
I promise Escoffier is actually very well mannered most of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict. It's all for good reason though. Escoffier believes her mission as a chef is to make haute cuisine accessible to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her
Dude, I
dream a
can't
reality.
believe we got
Oh,
Varka
is that
crumbs.
why she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Ha, okay. That feels like a personal call-out. But seriously, though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here. Emily, you said Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel de Bourg. Does that mean she doesn't work there
I think I
anymore?
must tweet
Yeah,
this. This is
That's
important.
right. She even had to spend time in the fortress of Meripede.
The Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
Who's
We
Varka?
can't
Bro does not
divulge the
know.
details right now, but all will be revealed
Bro's
in
not a day
Escoffier's
one.
story quest, treasured above all.
Varka's like
so be sure
daddy.
to check it out if you're interested, travellers. You'll also be rewarded with extra Ascension materials for Escoffier. Oh, and travellers will get to take part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest. Not only will travellers get to experience Escoffier's mentorship firsthand, but special guests will also make an appearance.
Special guest, nice. Huh. Okay, I see blubber beasts and romaritime flowers. Wait, do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers?
I can't find
that's not
I
much
can't
to
find
work
a
with.
Gene
All I can
screenshot.
say
Scrubbing
is
on YouTube stream
trust
is
in Escoffier.
pissing me off.
She can work wonders.
Oh, I'm definitely a believer. Okay, so we know what she can do in the kitchen, but what about on the battlefield?
Right, let's get into it. Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to
5-star
freeze-focused
Xiang
teams,
Lang?
which brings
Okay,
us to one
yo.
of her talents.
That'd
when
be kind of
Escoffier's
busted.
elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy, she can reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage.
Oh,
The more hydro and cryo characters in the party,
what the freeze
greater
meta?
the reduction.
Wait a minute.
Ah, okay. So it looks like the enemies here aren't actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes effect.
Freeze
The enemy
and Big
doesn't need to be
25.
frozen. That means
Oh,
the talent works on bosses
shit.
and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow, so it seems like any character that deals hydro or cryo
Chat,
damage
please
can
send me
benefit from that
Gene
talent.
screenshots.
I
I'm
can
trying to
definitely
find them
see
on
her
my
being
phone.
A powerful support in freeze teams.
I'm a sick
True,
man.
but
Skarka's
Skarka's not
cryo is
just a
prob wide.
support.
That is a great
She can
point.
dish
You make a
out
good.
damage as
You make a
well,
good deduction.
With an actual dish.
No way.
Yeah, and when Escoffier
Luca,
unleashes her
thanks for the prime.
elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech
Appreciate
to
it.
the field that follows the active character and periodically fires projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage.
Wait, she's kind of
So with
crazy
her
for
ability
cryo
to shred
application.
resistance, she
and
basically
shred.
buffs her own damage.
Which is kinda
In
nice.
addition, her elemental burst restores HP
Wait,
to
she's
the entire party.
Wait, she's really good. She heals?
Okay,
Okay.
So she can buff
Wait.
the party, dish out damage.
Wait, she's
and
insane. Wait, what the fuck?
Sounds like she's pretty
Wait.
versatile.
Yeah,
Put
and
my phone
thanks
down.
to a
She's kind of
different
insane.
talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills as a chef. If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Whoa. I've never seen a
What?
talent like that before.
Okay.
Infinite
so you
food
don't even have to
glitch?
prepare the ingredients yourself? Well, that's awesome.
Yeah, and plus she can produce several kinds of dishes this
What
way.
is this
Well,
power
that will be
creep,
so
bro?
fun to check out in game.
What is this
Totally.
power
So take
creep?
note of
What
this
is
next piece of
happening?
news, travellers. In the first half of version
the
5.6, we'll have event
Oh, Navi
wishes for
reruns Pog.
Escoffier and Navia. A new 5-star polearm, Symphonist of Sense, will be featured on the weapon banner. Our new
kinda
4-star
broken.
character Ifa will also enjoy a drop
Low-key.
rate boost on the first half banners.
Aoife, no way, bro.
I think that's my line, but I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, and another bit of really exciting news is that travellers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
All eyes are on me. Lowly servants.
Hey, ya.
Behold, the almighty
Hey, ya.
Dragon Lord's magnificence.
Hey, yo.
The hell are you on about?
Okay.
Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord? Kahula how? Oh, wow. No way, bro.
Oh, how?
You little... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Do you even hear yourself, bro? How dare you! You insolent, contemptuous... Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro. Huh? Seriously? Seriously? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Darn it. Oh, wow. No way, bro. Do you even hear yourself, bro? You're hopeless. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulao's wisdom is wasted on you. No way, bro. See you later. Huh? Blah.
What the fuck?
Oh, you meant Kuku and a how. Wow, I feel like those two could argue forever.
Dude, you don't know the half of it.
Hang in there, bro.
You too.
No
huh?
way,
Man, this
bro.
thing is really taking off.
Well, Kuku is just that infectious. So,
No
Travers
way.
met Ifa in the previous version, but since we now have the chance to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you never asked, Jane. Absolutely. As most of you probably know, Ifa is a Saurian vet from the Flower Feather clan. In that land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian vets do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Ifa is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kuku's life, and now
they need a
of course,
voice
Kuku
actor?
works as his trusty
'Cause-
assistant.
Yeah,
Hit me
Ifa
up.
is practically a miracle worker. I heard a how got sick one time, so Kanish took him to Ifa for treatment, and what do you know? A how was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
I guess, in theory, yeah, I don't see why not. Plus, if it was an emergency, Kuku could help him get there in no time.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather clan is known for riding Kukasaurs, but this is less riding and more dangling, isn't it?
Hey, this is a Kuku appreciation zone only, all right? But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who haven't done the part of the
That's kind of hilarious.
quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Ifa. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah,
Wow.
I see that. Although it looks more like Ifa is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
Yeah. So, okay, what else can Ifa do in combat?
Well, Ifa is an Animo Vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example, when faced with aggressive enemies, Ifa can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Ifa's good bro, Kuku also helps him out
Good
in
bro.
combat. With Ifa's elemental skill,
This is-
Kuku lifts him into the
this
air,
might be
giving
peak
him
gameplay.
an aerial advantage in combat. And while in this state, Ifa can continuously fire tonic
I could
shots,
take him, but
which
not in
deal
a
animo
fight.
damage upon
Why is
impact
my
and
chat
restore
so
HP
fucking
in the
horny?
entire party.
Oh, nice. So, what kind of team comps work best with Ifa?
Well, to answer that, we should introduce one of his talents first. When Ifa is in the Night Soul's blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so he works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharged reactions, and characters that can generate Night Soul points. He seems like a really flexible unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus, in areas with Natlan's phlogiston mechanics,
What the
if your
hell?
current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Ifa can consume his own phlogiston to heal them.
Nice, putting those medical skills to use.
They're just throwing in just
Really
quality
intuitive and
of life
helps
shit for
exploration.
fun.
I feel
at
like
this point.
exploring the sacred volcano
What the
would be
hell?
a lot easier with Kuku to dangle from.
Okay.
What can I say? He is a helpful little guy. Now, moving on to our next bit of news, a new boss is coming in version 5.6, the Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. Travelers will need to defeat it to obtain ascension materials for Escoffier.
Huh. I feel like we've faced something like this before.
That's because this boss has the same origins as the Secret Source Automaton configuration device from version 5.1. Both are pieces of ancient dragon technology.
They almost seem like two
Holy shit, I haven't
parts
seen
of one
Ayaka in, like,
terrifying
years.
Monster.
Okay, Jane, let's, this is where we should wrap this part up, I think, because travelers can search for their own answers to this in-game. Now, let's kick off the event portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natlan characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
Not a festival. An amusement park organized by Navia and the Spina di Rasula.
Ooh.
Auroron and Ifa are there to deliver Natlan produce for the event. But it's not all veggies and good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kanich and Risley to cross paths.
Risley.
Ooh, a Saurian hunter and a prison warden. Sounds like a fun pairing.
Yeah, right? I actually have a few sneak peeks to share, so let's take a look.
Weird. Why is Ahau cowering behind Kanich? I would have thought he was too proud for that. Oh, wait. It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Exactly. Ahau and Kuku made the journey all the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive just in time for the ban.
That's funny.
Ahau was able to hide, but Kuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia. Auroron thinks Kuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Oh no, that can't end well. Well, what about Ifa? Isn't he going to come to Kuku's rescue?
Don't worry, with Nervalet and Risley there, Kuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it out.
Bro.
Risley managed to teach him one. Anyone want to guess what it is?
Oh, I don't really know what it could be. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to point out there are two dragons in this picture. So, does that mean Nervalet could, like, interpret for Kuku? You know, dragon to
Yeah.
dragon. Oh, I can't wait to see how their interactions go.
Okay.
Honestly, I can't even picture it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, there's nothing we can say that beats the real thing. So, if you're interested, be
New
sure
bow.
to check out all the shenanigans in-game. And trust me, there are a lot of them. Always makes me laugh. Now, on to the actual amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Oh, Lapine Pauline is back. Didn't she almost go bankrupt after basing her research on that fake story? I hope her investment pays off this time.
Well, if the Traveler agrees to come on board, Lapine Pauline might be in a better position.
Come on board? Why are my fraud alarm bells
I
ringing?
tweeted. I had to tweet.
It's not like that.
My
If you
queen,
don't trust
Jean.
Lapine Pauline, yeah, okay. Her track record isn't great, but at least
Venti
trust
won't be
Cheval
voiced in
Moran and the
5.6
Spina di
according to
Rasula.
English
If
VA.
you say so.
And how do we make sure we don't
Yo, Rib.
run it into the ground?
Well, if the Traveler
Yo,
agrees
F.
to come on board,
F in
Lapine
chat.
Pauline might be in a
Unfortunate.
better position.
Wait, so this is a management sim? Okay, tell me everything.
You got it, bro. Travelers will be in charge of operations, like
What?
upgrading the facilities.
Bro, they got
expanding
me
the park,
they got me
and managing
building my
staff.
town hall.
During each business cycle,
Oh, it's
travelers will
that
need to allocate
fucking-
their precious funds and action points to the most important tasks based on their management needs.
And plus, Navia recruited Master Chef Escoffier to run the park's theme
The
restaurant.
Escoffier.
The dishes she creates can give you unique management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely. You can also increase your revenue by adding different kinds of attractions. For
He's
example,
just-
in
he's-
eclectic escapades.
he's fucking
visitors can
flying.
experience
He's just-
unforgettable adventure
What?
where they fly through the air or dash underwater at high speeds.
Okay.
Wow.
Or there's movie masterpieces where you have to use special abilities to reach the end of the stage and seize the treasure. Before launching these attractions,
This-
travelers will need
I-
to try them out
that
and
don't-
create a standardized strategy
that I
guide
don't
for each
even
one,
know what to
so
say
that visitors
right now.
understand how to get the most out of the experience.
Nice.
Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they can create a cozy retreat for different animals to draw in visitors and increase revenue.
And travelers can also
Okay.
recruit some familiar faces to help run the park.
I love
Among the
Tetris.
recruits are Fontainian companions and friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters,
Baressa
travelers
grew on
can
me, bro.
learn
I kinda
useful
like
management
Baressa now.
techniques from their companions.
I bet I rolled for her,
Eventually,
but-
these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more management support. So, long story short, don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
And plus, once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain
During
point in the
Genshin Rush.
operations and you'll be able to
I
claim
already had it
all
before
sorts of
Genshin
rewards,
Rush.
including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
I saw a really good
Awesome.
Veressa
More
cosplay
Primo
and
gems to save for your next
it changed
pull.
me.
Which reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing the event wishes, have we?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry to keep you in
Oh,
suspense,
Kenichi and
travelers.
Raiden
In the
Shogun,
second
bro.
half of version 5.6, we'll have returning event wishes
Holy.
for Kenichi and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Plus, the chronicled wish banner will be
Wait,
returning in version
chat,
5.6.
can we get a "We Are
I
So
know a lot
Back"
of
chain on
travelers
my
will be waiting
latest
for
Twitter
that, so
post?
check it out if you're interested.
It naturally
Yeah, you have to,
started, but I
and
think we
best of
should
luck
do
on your
that.
polls.
All right.
Wait,
That
Holy
was a
Chronicle
lot
Wish?
of info, so let's take our first
Oh.
break. Here's
I
the
mean,
second redemption
alright.
code, travelers.
Well, that was exciting. They talked a lot about the Fontaine events and stuff here. So I'm assuming the next part of, or the last part of this stream will be the Mondstadt lore. I'm so excited. But they've brought and revealed so many like past characters. I feel like it's clear we're farming on nostalgia, but like if it works, I guess, you know. I posted a video of me playing the Dragon Spine like soundtrack trailer thing, and there's so many people that commented, "Wow, I haven't played Genshin in like 3 years," but they like missed it, and it made them like nostalgic. And I kind of feel that same way.
Really had to pull out all the good stuff now.
I might actually actively stream Genshin again. I think they want me back. This game, Gene needs me, guys. I must continue the.
Festival.
Oh my God.
Once a celebration of flowers.
Holy
now
shit, what the hell?
shrouded in unease.
May 7th, Paralogism, Dahlia.
Why is Albedo on trial? Who
Why
the
is
young man in the
Albedo on
courtroom?
trial?
And is he friend
Gene? Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. Oh, yo, chill. What the fuck?
Bring this time. The answers to these questions and more in the version 5.6 Archon Quest.
There's no way that's it.
Nice voice.
Okay.
So, we finally make it back to Mondstadt and Albedo's on trial.
We're just gonna talk about it type shit. All good.
But something tells me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
Well, I've put together
Holy
some
TV show
information about
premiere.
the case.
I mean,
Let's go through
I'm
it
down.
and see if we can uncover some new clues.
well, I need that screenshot of Gene and Dahlia.
Albedo's been accused of murder.
Sounds like
and
2020
unlawful
Jake.
disposal of
What the
human
fuck? No, it
remains.
didn't.
And the case is
I don't
being
sound like that.
tried in secret. The logistics
actually
captain of the
losing their
Knights of
player base and
Favonius,
came back
Hertha,
with cinema.
seems to have compelling evidence against Albedo.
I mean, they definitely
So the
were
situation is
a bit
serious.
stagnant, I would
I'm
say.
sure Hertha is just trying
But
to do her
Genshin's still
job
very
and
big
uncover the
and
truth.
always has been.
But there has to be some kind of
But this definitely is
misunderstanding here.
Well,
may
in
bring it
court,
back
the
like a lot of
evidence
older
does
players,
the
I would say.
talking.
That took a
Travelers will
break
have access
or stopped.
to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case and hopefully track down some clues.
So I saw Jean, Kaya, and Jula in the
Jean?
courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius.
She's so
which makes sense.
she's so
But it
pretty,
looked like
bro.
someone from
Like
the
what
church
the
was also
fuck,
there.
man?
Oh, that's Dahlia. He's the deacon of the Church of Favonius, so he works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the other members of the clergy. Dahlia acts as the herald of Barbados.
That's my
He's
screenshot. I'm trying to get a
interesting
bigger
because
one on my
he's also
phone.
Friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti, the Dodo communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice. But on the first attempt,
Oh my god, it is
Ryan
Alice, bro.
connects to Grandmaster Varka.
Venti's trying to get in touch with Alice.
Only on the
There's,
second
dude,
try
this
he
is
manages to
pretty
reach
big
Alice.
mystery moment.
Whoa, hold on. You just dropped two major names. Barker has been on an expedition for a long time. Sounds like we finally get to hear how he's doing.
In Varka.
As for Alice, we know she's the
Grandmaster.
mother of the most adorable Klee and an elder of the Hexen Circle. But I wonder why Venti needs to get in touch with her. Wait, could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In
I
Amber's
feel like
anthology chapter, she did say the
Stones
number
are
of
gonna be
monsters around
put into
Mondstadt
place
has
here and
been
everything's gonna start
skyrocketing.
connecting.
Right?
Dude,
And
the
now
moment
there are
all the
even more
Archons
monsters in
start,
the
like,
city. So maybe
calming,
Venti is reaching out to
turning
Alice
on their
for help.
comms, bro,
I think
it
you
gets
two are
fucking
onto
real.
something.
That's all I'm saying.
And
All I'm saying
if
is that,
we
like,
take a look at this map,
when Zhongli starts
we can
calming,
see that a lot
shit's
of
going to go
our
down.
Old friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
Wow, this is kind of emotional.
This is
Mondstadt was
emotional.
the beginning of everything. It's the place where travelers met their first companions and embarked
Okay,
on this
Albedo better
old
do some
journey.
crazy shit, though, besides spawn some
Now
minions.
It's in crisis. Oh, hopefully travelers can do something to stop it.
Oh, they can, but it won't be an easy road. Alice can offer something to help, but travelers will need to pass a trial first.
Razor mentioned. No,
and
shut.
defeat
Hey,
the
cut.
king and
Hey, ban
queen
every
on the
Razor fan in
chessboard.
my chat.
Anything
Thank
to
you.
defend Mondstadt. I'm sure travelers aren't scared of a little trial.
Okay. Then let's take a look at what awaits them.
This is cool, though. I like the chess themes. Damn, this takes me back, man. Back during peak Tuonto. Hashtag bring back peak Tuonto. What happened to my streamer? All he does is brain rot farm bullshit.
Alice will preside over the first phase of the trial. The trial takes place on a chessboard.
This is
but
cool.
The rules of chess don't exactly apply. Look closely and you'll notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king. Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out damage. But
Why does it
in the
look like-
second phase, there
Gotta
are
take
no
it up
chess
the-
pieces to use.
Yo, what?
Travelers will need to rely on their own strength to emerge victorious.
It looks like there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen?
Yeah, this is a cool boss.
Wonder which one.
Well, travelers
Cool
will
design.
have to uncover that for themselves. As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer
I want
a quick piece
TCG
of
Archon
advice.
Quest.
boss has some
What did you just
extremely
fucking say?
powerful attacks, but freeze reactions can help you.
What the
create
fuck did you just say?
opening.
Maybe jot
I
that one
want
down for later,
TCG
travellers.
Archon Quest.
So we know there's murder.
Yo, get
an
this
attack
guy
on
out of the
Mondstadt,
kitchen.
A Hex and Circle trial. But we have no idea how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travellers to uncover. You know, if you
Ban that
think
guy.
about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger. I can't
Yeah, guess
help
what?
but wonder if
Inazuma
this
War
was some
next.
kind of terrible omen.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
look
like
on the
TCG
bright
though.
side. It's another
Low-key.
chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues about forces we've encountered before, or what we can expect on the road ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer.
I can't
to the
believe we have
truth to
Varka
facts.
voice lines now.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Varka's my next main.
Yeah.
All
I
I've
think
been
we're gonna
saying
leave all that hard work
for
to
like
you
3 years,
guys.
and then I
All
stopped
right.
because
Okay. Well, let's
didn't
lighten
seem
things
like it was
up and
coming.
dive into the remaining version 5.6 events.
Yes.
First up on the docket is an event that brings us back to Fontaine, where travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame Operation
imagine to
Downpour
finish
Simulation.
final Genshin Archon Quest, you have to
nice.
beat a game
Oh,
of
I know. This
TCG
wargame
against
comes with all
Saritsa.
new offensive and defensive gameplay.
Okay.
The key to success is really understanding your game pieces.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
what do you mean?
Well, for
There.
example,
Think-
is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break through obstacles or maybe even bypass them entirely? Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can test out your skills in co-op.
Wait,
The actual
it's
gameplay
fucking
is
Clash
pretty
of
simple.
Clans.
What this event really tests
What the
is
hell?
strategy. For example, when adjusting your defensive lineup, you can even set traps for your opponent.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation.
Final
Looks like we can
Archon
use it to
Quest
test
is a
out our
duel.
strategies.
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works best for you, the battle is ready to begin.
Yeah.
And while your opponent tries to break through your defenses, your job is to use
Wait,
your
this is
chosen
actually
offensive lineup
fucking
to
Clash of
outmaneuver their
Clans.
strategy. The side that breaks the opposing formation first or makes greater progress within the time limit wins.
Wow.
Wow, PvP's here.
So it
Okay, that's
sounds like
kind
it
of
all
neat.
comes down to strategy. All right, so get
That's,
tactical, travelers.
I'm
Now,
down with that.
If that last
I'm
event was
down.
mostly about brain power, this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Okay, let's take a look at the gameplay. Think this is a simple battle for coins?
Not this shit again,
think
bro.
Again. Players will have the opportunity to indwell Saurians at certain points. Use their abilities to your advantage.
Oh,
and
fuck
you might be able
yeah.
to turn
I
the
get to
tides in your
fuck some
favor.
shitters
This
up
looks
again.
so fun.
Finally.
You can just stay in Saurian form
Yes,
the
keep
whole time
adding
and
these.
blast all the other
Keep
players
adding these
away.
events. I
Oh, if
appreciate these
only.
events.
The Saurian form only lasts so long.
I
But
love
even
grief
in human form, you have
simulators.
Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this next event is called Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems. I'm sure at this point in their journey, travelers have gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their skills in a variety of different situations. But maybe there's a character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then, I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions. The event is divided into different levels
Oh,
of difficulty,
God.
and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of. So make
What the
sure to
fuck
take that
was
into
times
account
40?
when forming your teams.
Okay.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge record and see how their friends approached each challenge. Could provide some food for thought.
Nice. Sounds like the perfect excuse to do some experimentation and think outside the box.
Indeed.
Oh, fuck
All
yeah.
right.
TCG.
Moving on to some Genius Invocation TCG updates.
Let's go.
First,
My
a new
favorite.
card skin will be added to the card shop.
Go, baby.
So check it out if you're
Lustrous.
interested. Travelers can
What?
also look forward to new character and action
That's
cards
not even
added to
cooler.
regular mode.
Nice. More food for the card sharks.
There are also some major updates to automatic artistry.
Oh, so in addition to the character and action card updates, the elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah.
Oh.
And during the match, there's now a card refresh option as well as mechanisms for character enhancement and
Whoa.
replacement.
Whoa.
So the gameplay should be even more engaging.
Whoa.
Travelers might even be able to come up with some new strategies
What
and
the
surprise their
fuck?
opponents with
Wait, they
unexpected moves.
What the
That's
hell?
Right. And finally,
They changed
the
that
ley
shit.
line overflow event
That's
is
kinda big
returning in
change.
version 5.6, so don't miss out.
We won't, and let's take our last break. When we return, we'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you on the other side, travelers.
Bye.
Who plays TCG? I'll have you know, sometimes... Oh my god, they actually made a calendar. Holy shit. An official timeline calendar. You know, a long time ago, I had a meeting. And I told them, make a fucking calendar, god damn it. They were like, really? People want calendars? I'm like, yes. Make a fucking calendar. That was 2 years ago. Anyways, that's cool. This is the way it's a Primogem calendar.
Can you pull a Escoffier for me?
Only if you hate Razor.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back.
Welcome. Let's jump right into system optimizations. Some travelers provided feedback that the brilliant blessing enhancement process in the Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up strategically and optimize character turn order. So, in the version 5.6 update, the dev team has made the brilliant blessing details page a lot more intuitive.
Oh,
which
that
should
is
make it easier
so
for
much
travelers to make
better.
strategic level up decisions.
Jesus.
Yeah, and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins on June 1st.
You know what would be nice? A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the final act takes you directly to the credits, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you just missed that last star challenge? That would be such a bummer.
Exactly.
Yeah, the dev team has received that feedback as well, so a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
That should make it easier to get full stars.
Wait, actually implementing
All right, so this next
feedback.
update addresses another common problem.
Whoa.
Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable.
Oh,
It's
now they
important for
realize?
travelers to have all the details.
Now they
But
realize
it's
after
also
2
easy to get
years.
bogged down in the weeds, so this is
Okay.
something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise, so it's easier for travelers to grasp the core information. Of course, travelers who prefer to dive into all the details can always
Okay,
expand
so it's
the
not
content for a
shorter,
more
but
comprehensive
it does
description.
explain more.
Nice.
So.
Sorting through all that information should be a lot faster now.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
Our next optimization is for the treasure compass. Travelers provided feedback that
Why does
while
it look
attempting to
longer? It's
complete
'cause it
Natlan's
is.
warrior challenges, it was
Technically.
difficult to locate where to pick up the quests.
There's just too
So
much jargon.
After the version 5.6
You have to
update,
explain.
the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use to
Praise
unlock
Miku, I
tribal
agree.
secret spaces, right? It would be nice if the treasure compass could track those too.
It can, and once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be able to pinpoint the location of tribal secret spaces as well. Similarly, at a high enough exploration progress, more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have also been
Yeah, I'm stuck
optimized.
at 99
Starting in version 5.6,
for most of my
travelers can now
stuff.
delete
You know,
custom
that'll be
pins
a lot
in
of help.
batches.
Ooh, that should make it a lot easier to start fresh if you're someone who really likes to go ham with the markers.
Definitely. Well, that wraps up our system optimizations. So now it's time for some out-of-game news.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration news to share. Genshin Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand Charlotte Tilbury to launch 2 limited edition sets.
Wow.
So, let's watch the preview trailer for the collaboration.
Yeah, give me that shit. I need that. Give me that collab beauty brand. Charlotte Tilbury. Don't even know what the fuck this is. I don't know shit about makeup. I like how they chose Mona though. That's kind of cute. Wow. Foundation. BB cream. 155 pounds? What the fuck?
But I have even more news. In addition,
But
Genshin
there's
Impact's
more.
third
Jake, that
Natlan
was
OST
powder.
album, Radiance of Flame, is coming
Proves my
soon.
point that I don't know shit.
Yeah. The album contains various tracks
just saying
composed
stuff,
by the
bro.
Hoyo Mix team for the Collective of
Don't
Plenty
take
and
me
other
seriously.
regions. So stay tuned for the drop.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
Please show us
Music's gonna be
Varka.
So cool.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Please show us Varka.
Okay,
Must.
let me check my scroll here. Yeah, that's all the information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah, me too. What about you, Jane?
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery and to defeat the new boss on the chessboard.
We got
And
some
I can't
Varka
wait
voice
for you
lines.
To meet Escoffier. It's been so much fun working
Which is
with
crazy.
Her. I just think you're gonna love
If you
her.
ask me.
And to follow that up, Ifa
Crazy.
is finally playable, and of course he's gonna have Kuku right by his side, but the mini games are always so fun and creative. Oh, just can't
Absolutely.
wait.
Well, that's
Note
it
card
for the
teaser.
version 5.6 special program.
No, they don't do
A
it till like
new adventure
5.7.
awaits. I hope
Great.
it brings with it new friendships, new answers, and a whole lot of fun. Well, and with that, all there's left to say is, see you in game, travelers. Bye. Bye. Bye.
See ya.
Ah, mother bitch. Wait, Song of the Welkin Moon? I just busted a nut. I may be running on zero sleep, but inside my little 2022 Genshin brained head, I'm excited. I love nostalgia. We heard a Varka voice line, which is so surreal to me because I've been waiting for Varka for 5 years.